This should be a fun one to watch tonight, C-Webb. No shortage of athleticism for either of these teams.
Oh, get your popcorn ready. This is highlight reel material. Keep your head on the swivel or you might get dunked on. And if you're a fan, keep your head on the swivel or you might miss a nice dunk.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Now, here's Westbrook. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Lonzo Ball out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's McGee in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And George kicks to Robertson. Shot clock at 5. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, they've been passed up, moving down to the 4th spot.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've come out with a vengeance. I don't care what anyone said about them or their chances to start the year. Now let's see if they can maintain this momentum.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. LeBron against Grant. Ball, the pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. James, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
James, such a terrific interior score. Simple, under control, and on the money.
Back to George. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And it's Grant in the corner. No good with the triple.
Cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Kuzma passes the ball. And he banks in the layup.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his luck from there.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Westbrook kicks to Robertson. Pass to George. Now here's Grant. James covering. Robertson finds Adams. Pulls from the top of the key. The shot's good from Robertson.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Pass the ball. Now the pass to McGee. LeBron outside. Kuzma inside. Defended by George. A fadeaway. Kuzma can't get it to go. Thunder have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Westbrook kicks to Robertson. Pass to Westbrook. From deep, George sinks the triple. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the 3 at a ridiculous rate.
Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the dunk by Robertson.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Ball, the pass to James. Will it go? That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
Westbrook kicks to Grant. Back to Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. James against George. It's tipped. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Ingram outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Now that makes them 80% from the floor early on. Let's see how long they can stay this hot.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City.
I mean, you talk about the mystique and the lure of Los Angeles. The Lakers are undoubtedly the #1 show in L.A. Truly one of the great franchises in the NBA.
The 3 from George. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Very slack defending, playing with fire to leave him that open beyond the arc.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
That's just a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop him.
And with the legacy and the history of the Los Angeles Lakers comes the pressure to win.
For the organization, they have to be the best. I mean, they have no qualms about going out and going to get a big-time free agent. The players up to the front office, everyone in L.A. feels the pressure to win.
Here's Ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Good on the bucket. James has got 6.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
Westbrook kicks to Grant. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Westbrook, no good.
He's still looking to get into a groove this quarter.
James, the pass to Ingram. To the middle. Kicks it out to James. Clock at 6. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Pass to Robertson. On the wing, George. Back to Robertson. And it's Grant in the corner. For 3, Westbrook. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. On the wing, James. Defended by George. James dishes to McGee. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Lakers shooting their first foul shot of the night. For the Thunder, Patrick Patterson. He's checked in for Grant. Alex Abrinas comes in for Robertson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. When it came to a big man's responsibilities, you helped pave the way for so much change in that regard. But what are some of the big C-Web now doing that weren't done when you were playing?
I don't know, Kevin, if it was anything that they weren't doing, but it's the freedom to do it with consistency. So even if we talk about a Larry Bird, who only could shoot maybe a 3.5 a game, let's just round it up to 2 threes a game. Well, now, what if Larry Bird had the freedom to shoot 10 threes a game like guys do now? And so I think that the game has caught up with players' skill set as opposed to the skill set catching up with players' game. So no longer are you held to being a big man. Now you can be a basketball player, and being a basketball player for Dirk Nowitzki is much better than him being a big man. Dirk Nowitzki, being a basketball player that he is, means that he is a threat wherever he is on the floor, because he's not just limited to a 2-foot box space there in the post. And for defenders like myself, I would much rather Dirk Nowitzki have to stay 2 feet in the post than to be able to shoot the ball whenever, wherever he wanted to. Because I tell you what, now you got a problem, because he can knock it down from anywhere and everywhere that he wants to.
George against James. From the top of the key, Noel. Kuzma pulls it in. The Lakers in the lead. And James throws it down.
And even if you wanted to box out LeBron, the man is too athletic, too strong. He finds ways to get to the ball.
The Thunder shooting 40% here in the early stages.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
a huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Well, yeah, we saw how deep they can go. No drop-off at all. I mean, when they went to their bench, the points just kept coming.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Ferguson's checked in, and then for Los Angeles, Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Josh Hart in for Kyle Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Here's Aprinas, and Chandler sends it back.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Caldwell-Pope finds James. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Lakers #1. In third, the Thunder.
You know, I don't think we're going to see a shot clock violation in this one, fellas. I mean, both of these teams play at a breakneck pace. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
The Lakers have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
And when you think of free throw shooting, not particularly a strength for this group, right around 70%.
Schroeder, and he converts the layup. Schroeder's got his first points of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Rondo kicks to LeBron, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And how about the numbers here for James? He's putting up about 28 points a game, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Here's Aprinas. James covering. Schroeder against Rondo. And it's Schroeder missing.
You got to give the D credit there. It affected him. He didn't have much room to get the shot off.
And the shot goes down.
Love watching James show off his muscle. No one getting in his way. The D can't stop him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard number.
Thunder trailing by 7. Schroeder kicks to Noel. Pass to Ferguson. Fires the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Ferguson's got his first 3 points of the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Rondo passes to Caldwell-Pope. Schroeder against Rondo. Back to Caldwell-Pope. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Schroeder kicks to Aprinas. Patterson against LeBron. Back to Aprinas. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Schroeder, left side, connects from three-point range. Schroeder's got 5 now.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
The pass to James. Here's Hart. Patterson defending. Hart, no good. Under trailing by 3. 1:12 left in the first. Schroeder looking around, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the line for him here.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers.
And once he gets into a groove like that, you can just count him.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. It's Kuzma top the key. Inside. Chandler's shot good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Oklahoma City has gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Rondo against Schroeder. Here's Abrinas. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's Noel missing.
Wow, he just does everything right there except hit the end.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. Passes to Rondo. Tries again. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
Well, you have to like their work on the board, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He put together quite a quarter. 13 points. And he looks to be planning for more. Back right after this. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me. In my darkest days, I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine. So.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and has not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Right, and as the defense collapses, that opens up inside-out opportunities. Productive first quarter.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Ingram and Kuzma filling up the 3 and the 4. Hart is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Chandler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Schroeder against Rondo.
And always good to see Rondo being active defensively, more than capable of shutting down his man.
Ingram kicks to Rondo. Pass to Kuzma. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Abrinas, the pass to Schroeder. Five on the clock. From deep three-point range, Chandler with the rebound.
You have to be willing to pass in those situations. That was a low percentage shot.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Patterson against Ingram. Here's Kuzma, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, for being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma's made his mark early, already surpassed expectations.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Noel. Grant comes in for Patrick Patterson. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Alex Abrinas. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Dennis Schroeder. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Beasley's checked in for Tyson Chandler. Hart kicks to Rondo. Looking for Kuzma, he gets it there. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Grant. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Robertson finds Grant. The kick out to Westbrook. Trying to end the drought. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, no matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court.
Well, you think back to a time when people wondered if Westbrook was too aggressive playing with KD. They said Russ was taking too many shots. No questions anymore. Westbrook is the man in OKC.
Thunder trailing by 4. To the paint. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Here's Robertson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a change here. George is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Ball's checked in. And George kicks to Grant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
Ball against Westbrook. Ball, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Hart. Kuzma kicks to Hart. Shoots over Grant, and the Lakers with another miss. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Oklahoma City. He's only allowed 5 points in the quarter, and Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
They haven't been able to count on his scoring tonight, but still, here they are in the lead.
Off the inbound, no good. Out to Kuzma. And again, unable to change momentum here. George with no one around. No good with the triple. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
James is just remarkable, showing no remorse when he's attacking the rim.
And the Thunder with the possession here. They trail by 1. Kuzma against Grant. Inside. Robertson. It's blocked. James in the post. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Looking at big men around the NBA, which are the best triple threats? Guys who can shoot, drive, and pass out of that screen.
I think of 2. One being Anthony Davis. The fact that he can get his shot, he's so quick, and he's a good post-up player as well and can face the basket. And then Marcus Cousins, I don't know if there's a better big man, a better center than when it comes to him. He can take you out on the three-point line. He can dribble and get a 3. He can take you out on the three-point line, set a flare screen, catch and shoot the 3. He can get it at the three-point line, drive you to the hole, get an and one, and then he can take you on the post and just bully and posterize you as well. So I don't think there's one that comes to mind with a better skill set than Boogie Cousins.
And that list is growing.
You better watch it. He doesn't want to pick up a 3rd foul before halftime.
Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
To the middle. George against Ingram. Robertson dishes to Grant. Westbrook surveying the D. 6 to shoot. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 1 on the basket from Robertson. Robertson's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. James against Grant. James left side. Ball with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. Oklahoma City's gone 0 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Kuzma against George. Got it from 16 feet. George has got 10 points.
Well, it's nice to have an option like him every time down the court.
with it. Pass to Kuzma. Three-pointer. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Kuzma. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Outside Westbrook. But they get it back. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
James kicks the ball. The pass to Kuzma. LeBron outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. James has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Oh, that's just great judgment right there from James. He has a firm understanding for when to let it fly.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Thunder. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. LA's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Ball kicks to Kuzma. James outside. From outside, off the mark. The Thunder shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Grant outside. Passes it to George. For 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
His first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And Paul George, a terrific two-way player, an all-star, an all-NBA performer, and multiple all-defense selections.
Los Angeles making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Now we get a chance to view the NBA leaders in assists. LeBron James third.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
And Paul George has made it a goal to win Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, he's got tremendous length and quickness, but really his pride at that end of the floor might matter even more. He just takes great pride in being a complete player.
Westbrook kicks to Grant. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of speed. Oh, wow.
Look out.
Beautiful jam.
And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Chris, looking at the year so far, teams that made big changes in the offseason starting to develop now some chemistry.
Well, it takes some time, especially if the acquisitions are on the younger side. And this is where great coaching can make all the difference. This is where a great basketball culture in the locker room can make all the difference. It's all about, we say chemistry, chemistry, chemistry. What does that mean? It means trust. It takes time to build trust. It takes time to understand your players and what they like, where to get them the ball, what makes them better. And once you get to that point, it's a liberating feeling because now you feel like, okay, guys, we've gotten through the murky waters. Now we can have some fun. We know who we are. We have an identity. Let's go out and be us.
So here's Westbrook. He has 7. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Thunder have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. Patterson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
Now James, 17 points for him last game against Chicago.
Not to mention his defense. I mean, he was a terror. He came away with 3 steals and caused a whole lot of headaches.
And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Houston Rockets. Then on Monday, they'll be facing off against DeMarcus Cousins and the Golden State Warriors.
And the matchup with the Timberwolves. This is a game that they are expected to win, but sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
Alex Abrinas is checked in for Oklahoma City. They now take the lead. Caldwell-Pope's got his second basket of the game.
I love the form that Caldwell-Pope has. When he's open in the mid-range, he feels comfortable rising up from there.
Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. And here is Noel. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. 5 to shoot. Nobody near Schroeder. The Thunder with another miss. And here's Caldwell-Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. James, that's a two-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Noel's got his fourth rebound in this one. George looking around. Good D by James. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to McGee. They get a hand on it. Paul George with the steal. There's a minute 40 left now here in the second, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. And both free throws good for Paul George.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Ball, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Ball against Schroeder. Ball kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Oh, it's a confidence shaker when you can't hit a wide open three like that.
No good on the triple.
He hit 1-3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
And James throws it down.
LeBron is so powerful. Amazing how he maintains focus even with the D draped all over him.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Here's George. McGee with the block. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
And checking out the stats for McGee. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. Averaging 9 points per game, 8 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
This last stretch, unbelievable tenacity going to the glass. It's been reflected in that stat sheet.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
George against James. And it's Ball in the corner. No good from outside. The Thunder with the lead. To the inside. Schroeder, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Schroeder's got 9.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is just another case where being aggressive wins out.
Pass to McGee. LeBron outside. The three. That shot missing. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Oklahoma City out in front, up 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with head coach Billy Donovan. Coach, it's been back and forth in the first half. What's it going to come down to?
Well, obviously it's close. We know we're playing against a great team, so we just got to keep grinding and keep playing.
We'll see how it turns out, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. An outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and also 3 steals. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possessions. They did a great job of that in the first half.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, if you can't shoot the ball, you might want to stop chucking it up. They keep trying the three, but it's not going down. They're relying too much on the three ball, way too much. It's good when it's falling for you, but when it's not, you have to try something else.
And that.
Welcome back to Oklahoma City, everyone. You can see Chesapeake Energy Arena there in the background as the cars stream down I-40. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, inside pairing is Grant and Adams. Robertson and George fill out the wings. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Impressive agility of Kuzma. Moves so well towards the rim. Got to seal him off if you're the D.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Westbrook. Grant outside. The pass to George. In the corner, it's Westbrook, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And here's a look at stats for Adams. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. 12th in shooting percentage, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And as you mentioned, one of the more efficient scorers in pro basketball. He challenges defenders with his bravado, and more often than not, he prevails. Over to the left wing. Grant outside. Passes it to George. Shoots over ball. And that one's good. George has got 17.
Hey, guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer off the left rim and out. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a one-point game. Pass to Grant. Knocked loose. Here's Robertson. He's covered by Ingram. Robertson kicks to George. But they recover it. Grant outside. Pass to George. Over to the left wing. Westbrook against Ball. Second chance shot. Rebound the Lakers. Ingram's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's Ingram on the wing. Back to James. Paul George with the steal. He kicks it to Robertson. Back to George. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Stolen by McGee. McGee with the block. They recover it. Count that one. And 11 points for Russell Westbrook.
And you have to admire his focus. Not a good matchup for him in terms of size differential.
Well, he has the ability to make some subtle adjustments. I mean, just create just enough space to get your shot off.
Kuzma passes to LeBron. Cranes the three-pointer. James has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Whether he's driving, posting up, or firing from deep, you know LeBron has it all. He's been a fantastic evening for him.
There's the pass to Grant. And Robertson has it in the corner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Here's Ball. And James picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Outside Westbrook. And George, here we go. The dish now to Adams. McGee with the block. James left side for the lead. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, this is a different ball game without his scoring. He's been Mr. Reliable at the offensive end.
That's tipped, and Adams with the slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the wing on the left. Westbrook against Ball. LeBron kicks to McGee. Down low. Here's Kuzma. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Grant. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the 2nd half. George finds Westbrook. Drops in the tray. Westbrook's got 14 points for the game.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Ball. Passes to Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Grant. He doesn't hit that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game. On defense, the Lakers. Westbrook, no good. Kuzma kicks to James. And Adams sends it back, and he gets it back. Clock at 6, and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're sitting pretty, 2nd place, and looking to take the top spot. And checking out the Lakers, 3 games behind.
And I think for Oklahoma City, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
Well, yeah, Greg, I mean, they had a plan coming into the year. I mean, they stuck to it, and it's worked to perfection.
McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Westbrook kicks to Robertson. Feeds to Grant. And the dunk by Grant. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
James, the pass to Kuzma. Stolen by Grant. George against LeBron. LeBron with the block.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Nerlens Noel checks in for Grant. Alex Abrinas comes in for Robertson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Back to Ball. Caldwell-Pope outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game. Schroeder against Ball. The feed to George. It's tipped. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Yep, that one goes. And that's now 11 points for Dennis Schroeder.
He got pretty much a free run to the hoop right there. They might just count those as automatic points.
Ball with it. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Ball. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
Terrence Ferguson's checked in for Paul George. And the Lakers also making a switch. Rondo's checked in. James, no good. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. The lead is 2. McGee with the block. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. He has 7. And Kuzma slams it in.
Wow, you see how fast he got off the ground? I love whenever Kuzma rises up to throw it down.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. There's Schroeder. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Here's Abrinas. He's covered by Rondo. Here's Adams. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Kuzma can't get it to go. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Abrinas kicks to Adams. Here's Noel. And Noel throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Their goal was to limit their turnovers, and they've wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for Los Angeles. Josh Hart comes in for Kyle Kuzma. LA has gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Pass to LeBron. Rondo looking over the floor. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. And no good that time. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Schroeder. That 3 off the mark.
Not his best day from 3-point range. I mean, just won in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
It's stolen by Adams. Schroeder against Rondo. Here's Ferguson. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Abrinas. But they'll get another chance. Rondo against Schroeder. Noel in the corner. Another shot. Abrinas' shot is off. Lakers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. Here are the team leaders in steals. You need to play heads up against these squads. The Lakers #1.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
He misses the free throw.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball. Exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. And then for Los Angeles, Beasley comes in for James. And it's Ingram in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And checking out the numbers for Ingram. He's one of the standouts over the last month, averaging 15 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, anytime this club needs a basket, he's their go-to guy. Just an irrepressible, prolific scorer.
Chandler kicks to Hart. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
And here's a look at the stats for Dennis Schroeder. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 10th in assists. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists. And he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Adams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Trying to end the drought. Beasley dishes to Chandler. That ties it up.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
Schroeder finds Adams. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 32 seconds left in the third. Ingram up top. He's got 6. No good from Beasley. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. The pass to Schroeder. And it's Abrinas in the corner. Misses the 3. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Thunder lead by 1. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. Luke Walton had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
If we just keep moving it, it's not a bad shot. But if we move it, cut, they will break down. We'll get open layers. Let's go. Come on, Stay. Keep doing them.
Okay. Coach Walton preaching patience and ball movement.
And eventually, Kevin, if you work the ball around, you're going to find holes in that defense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Brandon Ingram's out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Beasley, and it's Chandler, and it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. That one drops for him. Lakers trail by 3. Now Rondo. Beasley outside. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal, has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
Schroeder kicks to Grant. Here's Abrinas. He's covered by Ingram. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Adams. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Nice job to get to the rack before the D could get any help in the post.
LeBron's checked in for Michael Beasley. They throw good, Adams. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. And here's Rondo. Chandler kicks to James. Tried to tip it in, but couldn't quite get it. Oklahoma City leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Schroeder up and in with the jumper near the hoop.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
LeBron passes to Chandler. Adams, some nice D.
I think a kick out is the better option. Defense had the rim on lockdown.
Schroeder kicks to Abrinas. The shot. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up and getting smoked over the stretch. They really need to refocus here.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Paul George is checked in for Terrence Ferguson. Andre Robertson comes in for Alex Abrinas. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Tyson Chandler. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He's not satisfied with their effort level. He said, we're not hustling out there, guys. We are not going to win that way. I promise you. We've got to get after it. We'll see how his team responds.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. Adams right side. Westbrook kicks to Robertson. Left side, George. Just 4 to shoot. He gets that one. George has got the lead up to 8 now for Oklahoma City.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Rondo against Westbrook. Passes it to Kuzma. Ingram outside. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's George. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 10.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Paul George with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Ingram with the rebound. Lakers trail by 10. James finds Rondo. Westbrook with the steal. Pass to Grant. Here's Robertson, guarded by Kuzma. Shoots from 8, and it's Adams getting it to go. Adams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout called the Lakers. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
This is a critical timeout for them. They've got to come up with a plan to slow him down right here and right now.
And some changes here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Pass to McGee. James wide open. And the Lakers with another miss.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Ball, the pass to James. And here's Kuzma. Back to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Ingram outside. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Westbrook kicks to Grant. The pass to Robertson. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Adams, and again it's Oklahoma City.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Ball against Westbrook. Passes it to Kuzma to stop the run. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 8th assist here tonight.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Ball against Westbrook. Inside. The shot's good from Robertson. And the Thunder lead by 16.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's James. And Adams sends it back. They get it back. Ball. Good on the triple.
This is the mindset Ball has. If you're not going to guard him closely, he'll torch you off the pass.
The Thunder leading by 13. Robertson kicks to Grant. Westbrook against Ball. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Pass to Kuzma. And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Lakers with the ball. Here's Ball. Hits the jumper in space.
Step in the right direction. It's huge whenever Ball finds a way to capitalize from the mid-range.
Grant outside. Out to the wing. Outside, George. Kicks it to Westbrook. 5 on the clock. From deep. But they'll get another chance.
That's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
In the corner, George with it. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 24 points for Paul George.
Adding to his 3-point total on the night. He had 3 in the first half. Now he's got his first one here in the second.
He kicks to Robertson. Grant finds Westbrook. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Every once in a while, we hear about the brotherhood of the NBA. See, Webb, when you hear that term, what does it mean to you?
It means it's the truth. When I got to the NBA as a rookie, the thing that amazed me the most was that I was already part of a fraternity. There was no having to be kind of welcomed in. You are welcomed in once you're part of the NBA. Guys want to see you do well. Right. Not against them, not against their team, but guys want to see you do well because they know the work, the effort, the sacrifice that it takes to get to this level. And that's a really refreshing feeling, knowing the guys got your best interest as long as it isn't against them that night.
Great perspective on that topic. It's good.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, look, when you're giving up that type of height, you use your quickness. It's just that simple. And it's also a matter of skill.
Out to Ingram. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
Rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Ball against Westbrook. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Pope loose, and so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Lakers ball. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, James. Adams defending.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots on.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Ball against Westbrook. Here's Kuzma. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Kuzma's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Westbrook kicks to Robertson. Back to Westbrook. Jacks up a three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
Here's Kuzma. And it's in off the backboard.
Even under pressure, Kuzma keeps his concentration, refusing to let the defense alter his shot in the paint.
Stolen by Ball. Ingram passes to Kuzma. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
George finds Westbrook. Last season, the league implemented rules for resting starters. Has that had any effect in your opinion so far?
I'm not a big fan of it. I think that this should be something that's held in lock, and that if you're a player and you're hurt, or if you're tired, that you and your coach should be able to talk about it and definitely manage your body the way that a coach should. But I don't think that this should be something that's just out on the table that I can take a rest day. It's just never been in the game. This is an unprecedented. But I do love what the commissioner and the NBA has tried to do, is address the issue, because it was getting out of hand, resting players, especially on national televised games. If I'm a fan and I'm coming there to watch my favorite player and you're not playing there tonight, and I've saved up for these tickets for months, gotten good grades, done everything my dad has said to do, and he's taking me from games, you don't show up?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's a big deal.
Sam. Kuzma kicks the ball. Pass to LeBron. 5 to shoot. And Kuzma slams it in.
And it only takes a few buckets for Kuzma to get going. He's a crafty, dangerous scorer.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And the pass to Robertson. Inside. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark.
Outside Westbrook. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where's your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together, and we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time